Welcome, fellow citizens, plebeians, patricians, senators, and filthy fucking barbarian scum to Rome Total War! With me, Skwalker, and I have missed this game a lot. For those of you who don't know, I did a Let's Play of this game already, but I got 5 episodes in and then my laptop cacked out. But then I got a new laptop, and then I did Let's Plays of Traffic Giant, Tropico, SimCity 3000, and then my laptop cacked out, which is why I haven't uploaded in a few days. I'll get around to the other series later. I'll do a sort of general update at the end, but for now we're going to get into this game. Or at least sort of. We're going to be playing the Grand Campaign of Rome Total War. And, well, yeah. Since I've just freshly installed this, I only have access to 3 factions at the minute, all of which are Rome. So we're going to be doing a campaign as Rome, which is why I haven't done a faction vote or anything. But next series, I will do a faction vote because I'll have more factions. I'll unlock them as I get better at being Roman. But yeah, so here we go. Rome Total War. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a game from about the 2004-ish period, I believe. The exact year escapes me, but, well, it's a brilliant game, really. It looks a bit dated, but in my opinion, this was the first good Total War game. I will say it now, I wasn't a fan of Shogun Total War or Medieval Total War, though Shogun 2 and Medieval 2 I hear are absolutely kick-ass. Well, I've played a little bit of Medieval 2, but Rome 1 was a game I used to play quite a bit, but I've never finished a grand campaign, and that is something I'm going to be changing. So we're going into the Imperial campaign, and well, yeah. So as you can see, we only have 3 factions, the House of Julii, the House of Brutii, and the House of Scipii. We're going to be playing as the House of Julii because it's the one that's already selected. Well, the House of Julii is actually the same house which gave us a fellow known as Gaius Julius Caesar. You may have heard of him if you've ever picked up a history book in your life. If not, you're a filthy uneducated plebeian, and I assume you came from Germania. That's highly intoxicating to Germans, by the way. And to be honest, I love German people, by the way. Some of my best friends are German, actually. No, really, it's true. I have an amazing German friend. And I can speak very good German, by the way, so... Right, anyway, now we've got into the racial hole I'm not going to be digging myself out of. I'm going to put the advice to medium just so I can sort of get my way back into Total War. I mean, stuff might come back to me, but just so we all know, really, we'll all learn Rome Total War. Because obviously once more, Skwalker's digging up another old game to make YouTube money out of because he gets paid about 4 pence a month. But I do get paid 4 pence a month, by the way. But, yeah. And we're going to leave a campaign and battle difficulties on medium. We're going to have a simple run through this time. But to be honest, I think I did my first ever attempted run through on medium. And to be honest, I got to a stage where I got very stuck in the late campaign, which is sort of why I stopped playing. But like, we'll get through it again. But also, I'm gonna have realistic battles. So I'm not putting on arcade battles. Check this option to allow manual construction, tax management, settlers. Yeah, I'll put that on manage all settlements. I'll be in charge of settlements. I'm going to take off battle time limits as well. Just because while the battle time limit is absolutely huge, it does kind of make me panic a bit. So I'd rather just let battles go as they go. Follow AI count. I'm going to do the long campaign, by the way. I'm not doing the short campaign because the short campaigns don't last too long, and I kind of like the scale of a grand campaign, to be honest, because the grand campaign is something like a few hundred turns, and you got to take... We'll get into the objectives. I mean, well, it's actually... To win the grand campaign, we've got to become the supreme ruler of Rome and control at least 50 provinces, because there are 2 other Roman families we are contending with, the Brutii, who gave us some git called Marcus Brutus. I like stabbing people. And House of Scipii, who bummed around in South Italy for a bit. But that's going to be it. So let's read up on the House of Julii then. And the campaign will be starting in the year 270 BC, by the way. So 270 years till we get the big Jesus. So, Rome is a place where tradition and history count for much. The legends of a city's founding are important, and the powerful patrician families are directly descended from the first followers of Romulus. These heroic times demanded harsh, decisive action, and this is a tradition that often conservative Romans have maintained to this day. The Romans, including the Julii family, are people for whom politics and war are all or nothing affairs. Oops. The fates have not always been kind to the Julii. They are a patrician family, but one whose star has not always been in the ascendant. The family's fortunes have declined and then risen over the centuries, so much that they may almost be considered vaguely parvenu. Upstarts newly arrived to wealth, power and authority. With the loss of position and status in the past, the other powerful factions of Rome look down, if only ever so slightly, on these new men of Rome. The Julii had to adjust to the realities of politics and power, and have cultivated their popularity with the common people. The rule of Rome may lie with the Senate for now, but the Julii know that the people also have a say in government. The Senate... whoa, I've lost my place, sorry. Yeah. But the Julii know that these people also have a say in government. The Senate and patrician classes need the plebeians to at least go along with their actions. This populist attitude to the common people puts the Julii at odds with other great families. Which approach will lead to the great power within Rome has still to be decided. The Julii have a commanding position in northern Italy. That means they will be the vanguard of any struggle against barbarians. Success there can always be translated to political power in Rome itself, as the mob always loves winners. So that is our story. We are the House of Julii. We were once kind of cool, but now people see us as parvenues. We're the new guys, we're upstarts. But I'm going to show the other Italian families that the House of Julii will take out the Gauls and we will become the dude who rules Rome. I wonder if Julius Caesar ever said dude. He probably didn't, because the word probably didn't exist, but I am imagining it would be really cool, but then again, I think the Horrible Histories TV show's probably beaten me to it. Anyway, so there we are. We're going to jump into the campaign, and this episode we're going to be reviewing the starting position of the House of Julii. We're not going to be making any moves. That will be next episode. We will start making our moves. We'll start battling, doing stuff. Each episode will probably be one battle where I'm on the offensive, and that'll be it. Because I've got a better hard drive on this laptop now, so I can go back to making longer episodes. And, well, actually, after we review the starting position, I'm just going to go through a few channel updates, just because new laptop. Just got to go through a few things, because I literally opened this laptop a few hours ago, so... This was one of the first things I installed for the low price of $175, by the way. It was on a Steam sale. You might be able to grab it while you can, by the way, folks. I would always love some people to battle multiplayer with, but let's start the Grand Imperial Campaign. Dude. Julius Caesar said dude. Anyway, he pretty much took the words out of my mouth. I'm going to be the man who rules Rome and rules the world. Or at least I'll rule Western Europe. because that's pretty much what the Roman Empire was, but whatever. I am here now. I'm going to be ruling Rome, and well, yeah. I always have an enemy whenever I play a strategy game. First things first, I need to take Segestia by request of the Senate. So that is our first mission, which we will be getting into next mission. We have 10 turns to do it, because, yeah, this game plays a bit like Civilization, but a bit like Age of Empires at the same time. You will see. But if we succeed, we will be greatly rewarded, so that sounds cool. Let's just tick that off. So here we are then. This is the campaign map. As you can see, Europe is a cool place. You know, there's a place where I live, by the way. And, well, yeah, we've got France, Iberia, then we've got Tunisia, we've got the Moors down here. I mean, these are not the factions. There are a lot of factions in this game, and I'm going to try and mod the game as well to use the all factions will be playable mod, because a few factions are locked off, annoyingly. But we'll get into that way in the future, but yeah. This is all territory here, which will be controlled by Rome. But first, let's just zoom in on the strategic map, just so we can get a closer look at what's going on here. So welcome to Italy, or Italia. As you can see, I'm the House of Julius. We are in red with a black border, and now you all know the great story of why I changed my channel's colours. And well, here we are. We control 2 cities, the city of Arretium and the town of Arimnium. Which gives us access to the provinces of Umbria and Etruria. Segestia is just up there, which we'll look at next episode. But as you can see, I've got, well, 2 armies, 2 towns, and to the direct south of me is the Senate, who controls Rome. The Senate doesn't really do anything in the campaign. They're just going to sit around it. But if you annoy the Senate, by the way, they will come in force, and they are strong. And then bordering my territory of Umbria is actually the House of Brutii. They're just sat there with the towns of Tarentum and Croton, so they're not really going to be an issue for me. And then just controlling Capua is the House of Scipii, but also they also control a little bit of Sicily. Ironically, it's the bit of Sicily that has the volcano, but whatever. And well, that's about it for Rome. On top of that, oh yeah, and by the way, the Greeks control Syracuse, which is another part of Sicily, and I think the Carthaginians control the other third. It's sort of like a weird triple alliance, except no one gets along, and then all the tea gets spilt. But we control 2 cities, and we have 5,000 denarii at the minute, and we have much time to pass. So let's have a look at our faction windows, and I know how to do this, so I'll just dismiss this. So first things first, we have the Senate. The Senate will have opinions on all the factions in the game, but for now, we don't care about them, because Segestia is just held by bumfuck rebels who no one likes. There's also, so our mission takes Segestia, Senate floor. This shows our standing with the Senate and the people. So obviously the mobs love a winner, but obviously at the minute they think I'm a bit of a loser, you know. The plebeians not only hate me, they hate my friends, they hate my my friends' friends, and their pets, slaves, and hangers-on. That's how unpopular I happen to be. So basically, if you are a plebeian right now, you not only hate me, you hate Precious Gaming, Mr. Pwabt, Angry Monkey, Stelios, and D2HD Gaming, Gaming Nation 720, Axe3 Games. More product plugs in here, please. But you also hate their friends, who are other YouTubers who I've yet to encounter. And then also on top of that, they hate their pets. So if they keep a cuddly bunny rabbit, then that thing's hated by my plebeians. I'm sorry. But the Senate doesn't seem to give a... I think that the Senate's kind of neutral at the minute. It's the same with everyone. Diplomacy, that just shows my opinions with everyone else. So at the minute, you know, I'm aware of the other Roman houses. We're all allies, so we'll all stick together. We're sort of like, you know, if they start warring someone, they often expect the other 2 houses to back them up. But I'm going to be the divergent house and just do whatever the fuck I want, because I'm a sentient human being. I'm not an AI. Financial is just money and shit, you know, that stuff I never seem to have any good bringing in any money in on any game that isn't called Traffic Giant. So we got that, and then we just got general faction overview. Capital city is Arretium. Our faction leader is Flavius Julius, and we have 13 family members at the minute. We control 2 regions. We haven't played any battles yet, and there are 284 years to go to become supreme ruler of Rome and control, 50 provinces. So we've got 2 down, 48 to go. So let's have a look at the family tree then. Now the family tree just quickly shows off who's who in my family. So our dear leader is Mr. Flavius Julius, who is currently leading an army. He's got he's got 160 Hastati, 162 Triarii, and 160 Roman archers. He's got a very, very fucking big army. I guess the Steam edition actually made me have bigger unit sizes. If that causes too much lag, I might have to try and find a way to turn down unit sizes, but that's going to be a pretty fun battle. And then the heir to the throne is Lucius Julius, who is a faction heir. Let's see where Lucius Julius is right now. He's currently governing the town of Arretium. He's got two gangs of Hastati checking it out, so I'll let him stay where he is. Then we've got Quintus Julius, who is also a governor. Yeah, he's governor of Arimnium, so that's cool. And last but not least, we have Vibius Julius, who is leading the other army just here. So I think Vibius or Flavius will be the ones we'll be sending against the Segestians. And the Gauls also control the town of Patavium in the north of me. I think at the minute we're not at war with the Gauls, but obviously that's going to change because fuck the Gauls. I'm the House of Julian. Apparently they killed my granddad. So yeah, I've got a bit of a downer on them. So next episode we're going to start putting our things into play. We're going to start working on... we're going to take Segestia, and then the episode after that we'll take Patavium, and then as time goes on we'll start taking out the Gauls, I guess. That's going to be my plan, my grand plan. But once the Gauls are done, who else will I be next? Got to build up Rome's frontiers, haven't I? Got to build up Rome's frontiers. So let's just finish off with some update stuff then. You know, I'm sorry there has been a lack of gameplay, but we'll be seeing some good gameplay next time. Well, so I haven't uploaded in about 6 days now. I know I upload daily. That's something that might change at the minute because I might be back in employment very soon. So that might just affect my uploading schedule, and that will put me closer to my gaming PC, which is obviously the thing I covet, or at least want to covet. I don't know. I don't know my Bible scriptures very well, but this laptop I bought is actually extremely good. It cost me £180. And it's just as powerful as my good laptop, actually. I think it's got a little less RAM, but it runs 2.5 gigahertz. It runs 4 gigabytes of RAM. Screen resolution's not too bad. The screen's a bit small, so that's why I was having trouble reading, apart from the fact I put my microphone directly in front of my face like an idiot. And yeah, it's not a bad laptop. It's not a bad laptop. And on top of that, it was second hand, and it's running Windows 7. So I'm not running Windows Vista, because what happened with my old laptop was, I think it was just after I uploaded episode 6 of Tropica, I went to record more Traffic Giant, like I always do, because I love Traffic Giant. No, really, I really do love Traffic Giant. And basically, the game kept crashing when I tried to export the video. Like, when the exporting program I used kept crashing, so I uninstalled the program, reinstalled it, tried it again, didn't work. I kept getting blue screens, it kept saying the memory management's out, the RAM cocked up, the operating system basically collapsed. It got to a point where whenever I started up my laptop, I had a 25% chance of getting through to my desktop and a 75% chance of blue screen for no reason. So that is why I've been a bit inactive, but now I'm back, so hopefully stuff will be good. And I also have a shout out to do at the end, and also there will be the 200 subscriber special coming, and hopefully the launch of SPQR will be happening extremely soon. And I might be putting Rome Total War multiplayer on it as well, because now I've got a big hard drive on this, I can record longer stuff, so I might be doing some Age of Empires sessions with friends. But I do have a shout out to do. It's to a person who has shouted me out very recently, and it has actually bumped up my subscriber count nicely. I'm on about 208 subscribers now, so thank you very much, D2HD Gaming, for that shout out. And what I really liked about it was he basically made that shout out on his own free will. I never asked him for it. He gave it to me on merit. You know, he said, you know, this is Skwalker, he does cool videos. He's currently doing Tropica, which is a cool game. And, you know, I thought, well, that is very nice of you, Mr. D2HD, you know. It is nice to actually be, you know, shouted out on merit rather than some sort of bribe for activity or some shit like that. So, you know, one good turn deserves another. So, you know, check D2HD out. Never record late at night, by the way, when you're getting sleepy. But basically, what does D2HD do? He does Call of Duty Black Ops 3 life stories and discussions on gaming, sort of, and a few tech reviews every now and then. Recently put up a video about the new weapons that are coming to Black Ops 3, which is I'll get to experience next week. I heard they're bringing back the M1 Garand, actually, and I have to say why, because that gun is shit. I've just been playing World at War Zombies, and the M1 can go fucking suck a jet plane, because fuck that. Just give me the Springfield, man. That gun was... Ooh. I've been playing a lot of World at War multiplayer recently, and all I can say is fuck the Arisaka, fuck the trench gun, but god damn the Gewehr, the SVT, and the Springfield. You guys are such good weapons. Anyway, let's not talk about World at War over Rome Total War. Thank you for watching episode 1. I know it was very, very off track because channel updates and stuff like that, but next episode, we're going to take Segesta, have a battle, and well, we're going to get into Rome Total War. And yeah, so thank you all for watching, and goodbye, folks.